He plays against Austin Matthews probably 80 to 90% of his game. He loves the challenge, Jonas Brodin.
Bogosian fires, tipped into the glove of Stolars. Trennan from the wall had his shot blocked. Husnadinov quickly on it there. Trennan to the line. Brodin a shot. Saves Stolars. Rebound was loose. Timmins carries through neutral ice. Nyes into the Minnesota zone. His shot tipped wide by Matthews. And a rebound chance denied by Gustafsson. Zuccarello has it for Minnesota. Tries to lug it out of trouble, but he's tied up by Matthews in the corner. Matthews and Nyes. Plenty of size on that top scoring line for Toronto. Faber comes to center. This pass out of the reach of Rossi. Wild will start to change. Rossi threw it out front. It was just behind Zuccarello. And then a one-time blast by Johansson is held by Stolars. Kevin Gorg will have more on Matthew Nyes coming up in our first intermission. Joel Eriksson hits the Toronto line, throws it on goal, knocked aside by Stolars. Boldy has his shot deflect wide. Spurgeon fires, and a save by Stolars. Rebound, and Stolars had to kick that one out.
In their game simple.
Lauko tipped it to himself off the end boards. Clear to the line. Brodin holds, and Stolars. It's unfamiliar territory where he is off the tee. I know that.
Love ribbing you about your golf.
Yeah, Marco Rossi in the corner. I know you do. Kaprizov center. Zuccarello and a sliding save by Stolars. In the corner. Here's a look at that chance for the Wild.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of that this year. Kirill Kaprizov passing the puck to Matt Zuccarello and Stolars.
Benoit lost it at neutral ice. Bogosian jams it out to center ice. And Gaudreau grabs the loose change. Carries in a shot saved by Stolars. Zuccarello. Domi comes up with it for Toronto. Riley hits the Minnesota line. Poke checked away by Faber. Riley got it back.
For 6 or 7 years, they locked him up a couple years ago. I thought that was a really good deal, especially Anthony, for a guy that gets 55 to 70 points a year. That's a nice number.
Save Gustafsson. Rebound loose at the side of the net with a 62% efficiency rating coming into tonight's game. Hartman fires, kicked out by Stolars. Foligno out to the line for Brodin. Across now to Spurgeon. Deflects in behind. Strong play by Foligno to win a puck battle. Plays it indirectly to Brodin. A shot. That cut through. Stolars has no idea where it is. The puck went to the wing. Stolars was still looking between his feet.
Stick stuck behind him.
Brodin fires wide. Stolars cannot recover the stick. It's loose. Spurgeon fires. Blocked by Timmins. Rebound. Gaudreau off the post. They score! Ryan Hartman. And Minnesota has the game's first goal.
The Tampa Bay Lightning. This obviously was a point of emphasis coming into this game here tonight. Shot from the point, hits the defenseman Timmins there. Gaudreau shovels it out in front, and Ryan Hartman is right there. That one hits the post, and Ryan Hartman, Johnny on the spot with his 3rd goal of the season and only his 6th game. And the only lineup change here tonight, Anthony, was, looks to me like they might have a look at that one, but the only lineup change was the moving Trennan to the 4th line and moving Ryan Hartman up to this 3rd line. Let's get a better look at it right here. This one hits the post from Gaudreau.
Matthews working from behind the net. Gives to Marner. Marner fires from long range. It was deflected out front by Nyes. At almost 24%. This year they're under 8% with the man advantage. 0 for 18 over their last 6 games. Into the middle of Marner. Down low Nylander. Back to Marner up high. Marner fires. Tipped by Nyes. Save Gustafsson. Poke checked away by Middleton. Bogosian. Matthews recovers. Cuts to the middle. His shot kicked away by Gustafsson. A good battle out front. Middleton and Bogosian defending now along the wall for Minnesota. Matthews up high. Marner a shot that was blocked. Winds up right on the stick of Matthews. Into the corner. Pacioretty with it. Matthews fires from a sharp angle. Save Gustafsson. And Morgan Riley back for Toronto. Around behind to Ekman-Larsson. Tavares sidesteps Eriksson Ek. Knocked off of his stick. Shoulder saved by Gustafsson.
Yeah, that one got him up high. Difficult to control where the rebound's going to go when it's up that high, and that's one you'd like to spit into the corner if you're Gus.
Faber to Johansson. Johansson puts on the brakes out front to Boldi. And the redirect denied by Stolars.
And then this is the offensive chance. Just 30 seconds later, Boldi all alone by himself.
Shoves it back into the corner. Spurgeon around behind the net. Middleton's pass intercepted. Timmins a long shot held by Gustafsson. A few penalty minutes to go to. Matthews fires wide. Billy ended up with over 1,600 of those in his career.
I'm telling you what, Billy Guerin, he was an unbelievable scorer, but he was one scary hockey player to play against. And if you got on the wrong side of him, or he got lit up or got hit, or something happened early in the game, your night was not going to be a lot of fun. I'm just telling you. It was not, you were not going to have a fun night. You just kind of wanted to just keep that guy quiet.
Marner sidesteps Rossi. Marner down the slot. Penalty coming against Minnesota.
Right here, faking a shot, putting Marco Rossi in a bad spot, and then got hooked on the backside. You got to do your homework. Mitch Marner doesn't shoot the puck very often. He's a disher. Marner, an unbelievable passer of the puck there. Probably highly unlikely he was going to wrist one in from that far.
Domi fires. That deflects to the corner. Back for Marner. Nylander to Marner. Final minute of the period. Matthews looks, got it through, and it's off of Faber and in. The power play goal by Nylander ties it for Toronto.
Picking up his 9th goal of the season. Matthews finding one through the seam. Brock Faber getting a stick on it, trying to block that, selling out. But unfortunately just hit the blade of his stick, and their forward at the top will force the forward down from the top, and then they just replace each other.
We talked about their struggles on the power play. Their kill has been good. They were 23rd in the league last year, 8th so far this year. Minnesota with a good look off the carom, off the end wall. Camp driving in shorthanded. Gustafsson gives to Kaprizov. Usnadinov was tied up at center. Hartman couldn't get it by Matthews. He jumps around, got it back to Nyes, and then Matthews. Bogosian holds at the line.
Great change by Marcus Foligno to get off of the ice. Fresh players coming on the ice right now.
Stolars without his stick makes a pad save. Ekman-Larsson. Marner fell. Matthews grabs a loose puck. Got a shot through. Save Gustafsson. Ekman-Larsson with a shot.
Goals last year. This is an awesome save right there. And then moving to his right, pushes hard.
Another win for the Leafs. McCabe to Robertson for a shot right on. Gustafsson with a save. Retreating through center. Boldi took a high hit from McCabe. Kaprizov centers. Broken up. Rebound Brodin, and a save by Stolars. Out to Faber. Faber, a long shot. Blocker saves Stolars. Rebound loose. Kaprizov has a chance. He tried to go short side. Standing tall in the Toronto crease. And it's still 1-1. Spurgeon races up the wing for Minnesota. Gives it to Boldi. Back for Rossi. Rossi fanned on it. And Domi pushes ahead for Toronto, but Spurgeon will beat him back to the loose puck.
Look at this.
He sends it ahead. Rossi to Boldi. Boldi for the win. He scores! What a play by Jared Spurgeon. Boldi finishes. It's a winner for Minnesota.
Right here, watch Jared Spurgeon have enough speed just to get out. Heads up, watch him turn around quick. You know Matt Boldy's yelling at him, gets it up to Rossi, and then what a finish by Matt Boldy, taking that to his forehand, flipping that one right up over the pad of Anthony Stolars, and the Wild sneak out of St. Paul with an overtime win.